John, the military street justice man, walks into a bar in a particularly rough part of town. He's there to see Juan and Pedro. But this is more for the rest of the bar. Two over here. John will believe in some informational flash drive about mistakes that have been made in certain circles. And John walks over and sits down with Juan and Pedro. And Juan starts in. We can't have that one and only. Stone Cold, John Milton Brady, son of a carpenter and married. Can't have one and only. He is disrupting our way of doing business. And you know what can happen in the neck of the woods I come from. Meaning down Mexico or South America. Someone gets in our way. They end up with a Colombian necktie. And John has seen a lot of these folks, and John is with the Military Pitbull Project. He says, yes, for the audience. Yes, I know about the amateurs of the street and the way they do business. And John takes out a little laptop he has with him. And he shows him a video. He shows Juan and Pedro a video of Julio. This is a Main Street Justice parable from the son of carpenter. So I'm just going to be mean. Dancing on those balls of steel got him in trouble. Oh, a little lasso wrapped around those two disproportionately large things that got him in trouble. And as Hang High from the Oriental Streets would say, he got hung high. Oh, the reason for the name. Yeah, it's not a bang, it's over with. It's a bang. You got decades, if you're lucky, just decades. Of whisper death pain to be examples of what not to do. Don't go across those at the very top of the street. And as they watch, and this isn't a passive, nice video. Julio is dancing. I mean, dance. violently on those balls of steel that got him in trouble. Remember, guys, I speak to a lot of folks throughout different levels, throughout different areas of the streets. So I have to be mean to make an impression with some of my fictional parables here. And John tells Juan and Pedro and a few others from that bar put down the tequila or have it in their hand and kind of looking over Pedro's shoulder, Juan's shoulder, as they watch that Julio dance. And John says, this is a Judas necktie. Oh yes, you're going to have a lot of Mormons and the nicer. It's funny when they threaten. But we've got a solution for that, which Stone Cold has heard quite often since the halls of the Burlington and here in Lauriewood. The Judas neckties. You got the best health care plan around. There's no pain meds and plenty of pain. Managed by that military pit bull project. And grow you a whole new body on site. And we'll illustrate that throughout those levels of the streets to drive home that point. We're building the Christ complex. It's not just about the bricks and mortar, Jesus' house, is it? You don't drag your feet on the way to it. You don't get in the way of it. And for all those folks in Stone Cold speaks. Might be doing that threatening. Huh? Welcome to hell on earth. The horned one can have you later. We need you here. Stay away from that light. We need you here for a long time. And John explains to the bar there why there's that gun on the floor in front of that dance in Julio. He said, here's a good part. And John's in the video there. John walks up to Julio, gets his attention, kind of hard to, he's all agitated. He points his face right at his gun there on the floor. And John says, oh yeah, you threatened the one and only, Stone Cold. Melton. Have at it. It's a funny little joke. Serious in nature. And like I said, I've been overhearing that a lot. I always tell you where my fiction ends. At that Burlington and here. As the assisted living waiver folks drag their feet. And be very Lori-like. This is my fiction, guys. Yeah, the threats over here are very real. But this brings me to that very real part. You can take off the first 10 minutes, 15 seconds. Call me from every military base America has. 424-229-4140. Make a SEMPER 5 video of your hijack call to John Mel Brady, World Trade Center Flight 93 check. I've been waiting for over 7 years for that first one. Have yet to get it. I always give you something for you to check for yourself, like your king stealing your mail. Always seems kind of odd, doesn't it? To place any at all, much less so soon after 9/11. Someone in the highest office of the land. With a name like the name from those terrorists on the rolls of 9/11, who make, worldwide lots of threats like that. And they're the ones, they're the Pedros in their circles. But back to my fact part of this, what you can do, make that SEMPER 5 video of your hijack call to John Melton Brady, 424-229-4140. I hope to be getting a new address soon. The assisted living waiver folks I haven't heard from, supposed to hear from on Monday. Still waiting. Have not talked to me. It's a Lori kind of tell of theirs. But hopefully I'll be getting a new address. I've transferred the LA Care Doc. Make that video from those military bases. Tell your friends, tell your family back home to call in front of the mayor, the governor, reporters, network news anchors, any and all state, local, federal officials, those assisted living waiver folks. This is a fact, guys. Can reach me by phone. California State Office, he handed me her card. The one who came to Vista Randa to talk to me. One who contracts Libertana to be very lawyer-like, and the apartment was promised middle of March. This is end of April. Make that call to me. Try to call me. Make that SEMPER 5 video of your hijack call in front of all state, local, federal officials, those running for office, presidency on down. Make that video of their reactions. You got to be the reporter. They're not doing their job. And if I'm mean, attention getting parable here, seems me. It's supposed to. It's supposed to get your attention. Because that's very real pain. Should your phone be hijacked by these lorries in the shadows? And it's not news that political, religious, whatever you want to call it, business censorship is not news. It's still going to be painful should that fireman, that policeman, that paramedic not show up. So make that video from all military bases. Tell your friends, tell your family back home to do the same in front of the mayor, governor, reporters. Come see me. We got work to do. And yeah, when you see someone other than me, my handsome face here, in my imagery. Yes, the guys on the military bases, those in your own circles, Juans and Pedros even. You're in a rough, tough crowd. They're bullshitting you. Simple concept needs to happen today. Every day it doesn't. We assemble military pit bull project, Stone Cold Fiction. Assemble those meaner consequences. Those Judas neckties. Come see me, guys. We got work to do. I got to cut this off. I want to put it on YouTube. It's turning out to be mean but nice. Come see me. Let's get started.